Hello, ladies. It is Tiffany of Clarity, Confidence, Courage, Women's Empowerment. And I want to come to you today to talk about this big mistake that I see so many women making that's keeping them stuck. It's keeping them stuck in their careers. They're not advancing. It's keeping them stuck in bad relationships. They're not moving forward with someone they really want to be with. And it's keeping them stuck in their lives in general. They're not living their dreams. They're not going after their goals. They're not doing the things that they really want to do. Here is the number one mistake that a lot of women are making. And I promise you, ladies, once you watch this, once you understand this concept, you're going to get clarity and you're going to understand how to move forward faster. But before we jump into the content, ladies, as always, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to this channel so other women just like you can definitely figure out how to get unstuck and move forward faster. All right, ladies, let's go. So the number one mistake I see so many women making when it comes to being advanced in their careers, when it comes to being in a relationship that's meaningful to them, when it comes to just getting the things that they want in life, ladies, it's this idea that you can't make a move because everybody's watching you. You know, everybody, if you do this, if you, in your career, if you speak up for yourself or come up with a new idea for your boss and you say it in a meeting, people are going to think that you're stupid, or people are going to think you're dumb, or people aren't going to agree with that. If you try to speak up for yourself in a relationship, you know, what will your spouse think about you, or what will your partner think about you? If you try to do something new and exciting in your family with your children, what will your in-laws say? What will your sister-in-law say? If you try to go after that dream you want, what are your parents going to think about you? What are your friends going to think about you if they see you starting this new business? Ladies, the number one mistake here is that you believe that everyone is thinking about you. You assume that they are thinking about what you're doing and focused on where you are and care about that. Is that invested in all the things you've got going on? Ladies, let me tell you something. Everyone is not thinking about you. Everyone does not care about what you do and how you do it and who you do it with. Now, yes, you may say, well, Tiffany, no, in my marriage, my spouse thinks about it. Yeah, but your spouse might be thinking about several other things that's going on in their lives. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about work. They're thinking about the kids. They're thinking about money. They're thinking about investments. They're thinking about themselves. Ladies, let me tell you, it is human nature, naturally, many times to think about what's going on and how things are going to affect you. 9 times out of 10, your coworkers are sitting in a meeting. They are not thinking about you. They're not. They're not thinking about the idea that you may or may not have. They're thinking about, gosh, I can't wait till this meeting is over. I'm super hungry. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that donut. Oh my gosh, what am I going to tell my boss about this project? Oh, I need to get home with the kids. They're thinking about a lot of things when they're in that meeting with you. Yeah, they might be thinking about something that's going on in the meeting, but I promise you, they're not judging you. They're not sitting there in their minds focused on getting at you and criticizing you. Yes, your spouse might be thinking about you, of course, but they also got a lot of other things going on. So if you vocalize how you feel about something in your relationship, yeah, they might think about it for a little while. And yes, you may have a discussion about it, but they're not constantly thinking about you and what you thought about XYZ. Yes, your in-laws, I understand, ladies, might judge you on some things, but at the end of the day, they're not constantly thinking about you and your spouse or what you're doing with the kids because they've got other people to judge. And then, ladies, your friends, your family, your entire life, the world. If you want to start a business, if you want to go after your dreams, guess what? No one is that concentrated and focused and invested in you. You are focused and invested in you. So the reason I bring this up is because so many of my coaching clients that I work with will say, Tiffany, I want to speak up in that, meetings at my job so that I could talk about this, but I'm shy or I'm afraid of what people will think, or they might not like me or things that they're saying about me. And I'm like, what makes you think they're thinking about you? They're not. And even if you speak up for yourself and you say something that they don't agree with, they may disagree with you in that moment, but after the meeting is over, it's over. They've got other fish to fry. They've got other things on their plate. And so what? Who cares if they didn't agree with your opinion? Same thing in your household, ladies. When it comes to your family, when it comes to your spouse, your in-laws, your friends, whoever it may be, yes, they have their opinions. And yes, if you say something that they disagree with, they have a right to disagree. But at the end of the day, don't allow their thoughts to stop you from moving forward. And hey, what if they do agree with you? What if they do support you? What if they think it's a brilliant idea, but you chose to remain silent because you were afraid of what they were going to say, or that what they're thinking about you, or that they're criticizing you, or their perception of you? Let me tell you, ladies, no person who has ever done anything great or successful has gotten by without people giving them feedback or criticizing them or telling them that they don't like it or that they do like it. Yes, you're going to get feedback. Yes, if you speak up for yourself, if you step out there, you may get a few people that might say, I don't like that, or I disagree with that. And that's okay. But I promise you, the majority of the world is not thinking about you. They're not. And I'm saying this jokingly, ladies, because I want you to understand that if there is something on your heart to do, go for it. Don't worry about what everyone else out here is going to say. Don't worry about what they're thinking, because at the end of the day, every human being, every one of us is going through something. We have got so many things to think about that you are just one tiny aspect of it. So don't have this perception that I can't speak out, or I can't move forward, or I shouldn't do this. Don't overthink that people are going to say bad things about you, or they're going to come for you, or whatever it may be. When I first started off in my business, I was so afraid to do social media because I was like, well, what will people say? What will my family say? What if I say this or a controversial topic and people don't like it? And what I started to realize is that as I was putting out videos, number one, my family, not all of them are on social media. And if they are, they don't care. Friends, they can watch sometimes, but not all the time. They weren't constantly watching and, leaving me comments. And then people in the world in general, especially when I first started, nobody cared. Nobody knew me. It didn't matter. And as I started to do more social media and put myself out there, what I realized is that, people are busy. They're not thinking about me. If anything, I need to make them think about me. I need to do things to have them think about me. So I say all this to say, ladies, the number one mistake that I see women making is that they are assuming that everyone is thinking about them, that everyone is out to get them, that everyone is going to criticize them or have a perception about them, or everyone is going to shoot down their ideas immediately because everyone is focused on them. But I'm here to tell you, everyone is not focused on you. And if you have an idea, or if you have a dream that you want to pursue, then do it. Don't allow what other people may or may not say, or may not think, stop you from moving forward. Because what will happen, you will waste so much time and so much energy on what you perceive that someone is perceiving about you. And it will rob you of your years. It will rob you of your time that you could have been spending going after your dreams and building a life that you love. All right, ladies, so that is it for this video. I hope that you found this motivating and inspiring, and definitely leave me a comment below to tell me what you thought about this video. And if you're in a space where you're like, Tiffany, gosh, that is me. I have all these thoughts and mindsets and beliefs and voices in my head telling me not to do something because of what other people are going to say. If that is you, then make sure you jump on my free coaching strategy session. The link is below in the description. We'll have a call. We'll talk about everything you want to talk about, and we'll see what the next best steps might be for you. All right, ladies, I'll be talking to you soon. Make sure to share, subscribe, and comment. Bye.